LOL. Never mind. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another toy review, because when you're feeling sad, just look at some toys. And today I have something a little different, maybe. I personally haven't seen these except for when I was buying them. So, I actually got the whole set, which is only a set of 3, but still pretty impressive for me to commit to something like that, not gonna lie. But let's go ahead and take a look. They're actually still in the packaging. I figured we could look at one that's actually still in the packaging today, so we'll go ahead and look at Goku. Let me dust it off. It's been sitting on my table for the past week, ready to come out of his packaging, which I'm ready because it takes up a lot of room. So today we're looking at the Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Evolve. That's what they're calling it. I've not seen any more of these yet, which I haven't looked too hard, but yep. And as you see, there's a set of 3 right there. It's obviously based on the Broly movie because there's Broly. But yeah, the packaging's pretty simple. We got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. We got a picture of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. We got some numbers up here. Bandai logo, Dragon Ball Super logo. Warning, if you're 3, you'll die logo. But there's also a 4+ logo, so that's confusing. And then we got some aura effects in the back, which kind of gives off the impression that it's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but it's not. You can see that, and they all look like that. So you can see it was made in China. That's the address that it was made at. Don't go there because it's China. What is that? Oh. There you go, it's telling you each sold separately, subject to availability. The only one that I had kind of a hard time finding was the Broly. The Vegeta and Goku I found together, so that was kind of easy. But the Broly I had to kind of look for. And down here we got the Bandai logo again, as well as a Toei Animation logo. And just to prove that they all look like that, here's the Vegeta one. Here's the Broly one. Oh, and Broly's in the floor now. So, I don't think I'm going to open these on camera because that would probably ear rape you. So, I will be back when they are open. So, I ripped Goku out of the package here, and he's kind of still in this clamshell. And there's also, I just want to show you that there's a thing that kind of goes over it. But, yeah, just standard clamshell, normal. He's actually in there very loose, unlike the Black Series figures where you have to dig and claw your way in there to get him. And then you end up damaging the plastic even though you wanted to save the box. Okay, so I'm going to play around with him for a bit, get to know the articulation, any problems I have with him, and then I'll get back to you. So, I mean, it's an okay figure, I'll give it that, but let's take a look at it. So there's the head. The eyes look a little weird to me. I don't know what's off about them, but they kind of just look off. I think it's this eye over here, but it just looks weird. I kind of do like the color of the hair, though. It sticks out. The arms, this is a different color than the rest of the skin, but from afar, it actually shows up more discolored in person than it does on camera. He comes with these hands, which I mean, it's good for a Kamehameha, but as for anything else, it kind of looks weird. And he doesn't have any swappable hands because he didn't come with any accessories. He kind of has this this shirt thing in there that you kind of see on fig arts, but it kind of gets stuck a lot when you're moving the arm around. Yeah, like that. So you just got to be careful with that. It likes to move around. The legs go back that far. Has a little bit of some ankle pivot as well as some up and down. Now this part right here, I think it's supposed to move that way, but you can already see the stress on the peg from me trying to get it to move. So this is super tight, and I'm not gonna try to budge it, or like I might heat it up later today, or just keep trying to play with it like this instead of bending this, because this will break. You can already see how dislocated that is. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the figure was $10. Can he stand? Hey, look at that. Already better than Zamasu. Just kidding. Zamasu, please don't hurt me. Sorry for the quality in that video last week. It was my fault, not anybody else's fault, no matter what they tell you. But yeah, let's see if I can get him in a Kamehameha, see if them hands work. That's pretty good. Will he stand? Oh, good job. Okay, your turn's over. Let's take a look at Vegeta next. So with Vegeta, I think everything looks about right, except this chest part. It sticks out too far. Got some man boobs on him. Other than that, I think the eyes look better. He's still got that hair color. Same articulation. You can break his arm. Could you do that with Goku? You could. Except Goku's looks even worse with that hand. It's like... But yeah, you got a little bit of... It's not like a double joint or anything. It's just a single. The only thing with Vegeta, though, is... He comes with these fisted hands. And, like, okay, good, that's neutral and all. But you obviously had Goku set up to a Kamehameha. Why didn't you set up Vegeta to do a Gallic gun? Like, what if I wanted... Like, this is from the Broly movie. We could recreate that scene where... They were back to back doing each other special, but whatever. Also, Vegeta's legs work. They're not nearly as tight. They don't go back though, because they're stuck by that thicky boy. So that it goes back about that far. He's got a single joint knee. The boots don't really inhibit. Well, they maybe do a little bit of forward and back inhibit. But the pivot's fine. Yeah, Vegeta's pretty standard, run of the mill. I guess I could compare him to my Fig Arts Vegeta, so. And there they are compared. Obviously the Figu Arts is a lot bigger. Face looks a lot better. Armor looks a lot better, but $10, not $10. So you kind of get what you pay for, or at least I'd hope so with the Fig Arts. And here's Goku compared with just the Dragon Stars Goku. You can see it's a lot bigger. And let's actually look at his face. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a clear difference like in the Vegeta one, but I still think that face just looks a little wonky to me. So let's finish up this video. Let's look at the big man himself. Right off the bat, his arm came off. Let's see if I can just pop that back on. Hold on. So that arm just does not want to stay. So, yep. So the best I can do is kind of like wedge it on there and get it to stay like that. But when I start moving around, it just goes bye-bye. Other than that, I think Broly is the worst one. This is like a soft rubber. It's not fur. I figured you'd think it'd be fur because that's what it was in the movie, but whatever. He's got these purple pants. He's got the blue hair. He's got the green hair, but it looks a little short to me. Also, like, Broly as a whole just looks like short. Let's stand Goku up here straight. I don't know if it's the hair, but Broly just looks like a swole little boy. Like, even Vegeta, who's supposed to be short, like, is about the same height as him. It's just kind of weird. Like, when I picture Broly, I picture like this big hulky boy. I can just throw Goku around and Vegeta. But right now he's a little swoly boy that has an arm that comes off. So as for articulation in this arm, it can go all the way around. He has a little bit less of a bend because of them big old muscles. And then this thing inhibits the arm a little bit, or the hand. This is soft rubber, so it definitely, even though it's soft, it inhibits that a lot. He can kick forward, and then he still has the single joint. And then his leg, it can go far this way, but this way, no. And that's because they cut out the ball joint in this side to do that, whereas this side, it's clean. Which I understand, it's on the inside, so you won't see it as much, but still. Sometimes I like the articulation. You can see that he does, if it'll focus, he does have his little scar right there. I think it would have been better, which this is a cheap figure after all, but I might go back later, touch that up with a little bit of some paint. Kind of like the one on his face. Just a little bit of light red. He also has a little paint mark on his chin right there. And this facial expression, I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't like how his mouth is open the whole time. Sorry for my chair. Like on the packaging here, he has gritted teeth. And I think that looks pretty good. But they chose mouth open and arm fall off. So other than that, I mean, these figures were $10 from GameStop. So, like, you can get some Broly kill action. But I guess let's set them all here together and end this video. So, yeah, I would just think it would have looked cool for Vegeta to be able to pull off, like, the Gallic Gun along with Goku's Kamehameha, but then again, Broly is just too small. Like, he's too small of a boy. I guess it's whatever. Cheap Dragon Ball figures, put them on your collection. Probably be best to leave them in the packaging, honestly. But I did not, because so is life. Anyway, let's go and wrap up this video. Before I wrap it up, today's off-topic thing is shout out to Nightmare Creatures on N64. Been thinking about that game a lot. Rest in peace, my childhood. I wish I was a kid still. That's why I surround myself with toys.